Okay, we're going to do this should be a quick and easy one. Going to do a little bitty tray. It's my little 4-ounce tray. It's my medium size. I have another one I think it's fatter, but it's smaller. So this one I want to put this sticker in, this UV DTF sticker. So pinks, I'm going to do pink and white. So, like I said, this one should be a fairly easy one. I picked out Matio, and it is pink. If I remember right, yep, it's pink. No special color names or anything. I have some glue that I can throw in here to kind of keep the marbling, keep the colors from merging, or yeah, merging. Merging is the best word I can think of. So this is going to be a really pretty pink. I'm dropping stuff on top of it. I can fill. So I've used these cups, not on the inside. I used them for doing some top coating. So they've got resin on the outsides of them. So I need to be careful about, actually until I'm done mixing. I'm just going to put those right there. So that's nice and opaque. So don't have to worry about that. And the white, I picked Rolio, and it is pearl white, and it's a real sparkly white, and I thought it'd be really pretty. I had a couple of whites or I actually have a bunch of whites I can choose from. I'm gonna put kind of a lot so I don't have to do that again. Can you see all the sparkles flying everywhere? Okay, we're gonna mix this up. If you let it sit there for a little bit, then it'll kind of, the unmixed resin kind of floats to the top. See how pretty that is? I keep mixing. That actually looks really thin, so I might mix some more white in there. Not thin, but it's a little bit transparent. I don't know if you can see how, you can see it pretty quick, so I'm going to add some more. Because I want this nice and bright white. Could probably add some white to it, but that means going to get something else. And I'm going to be lazy. Okay. I'm going to put another decent, couple of scoops. I'm just making sure there's enough. Okay, and this is I have 4 ounces mixed. It might just be a little bit short or a little bit over, I don't know, but I'm going to assume it's 2 and 2 and add 2 drops to each of them, 2 drops of glue to each of them. Ooh, see, now that's opaque and that's pretty. All right. I'm sparkly right now. So let's do 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. And that helps keep the colors separated. It'll make it kind of gloopy. But that's exactly what we need. I'm actually going to do a dirty pour. I think dirty pours are prettier, just from the ones I've tried. So I'm going to pour this into another cup. And I'm going to try to layer them. I'm going to do kind of big chunks. Oop, cut off. So one thing, when you add glue, it gets so gloopy, you have to kind of cut the resin. Come on, fall. Okay. Getting to the end. So we can pour it. This is the end. I had 4 ounces extra from my last project, so that's why I decided to throw this together really quick. One down. One more. Okay. I'm not always the cleanest person. Okay, okay. But it's such a messy, messy, messy craft. All right. Ready to pour. I'm going to spray the edges so that the resin won't get stuck in those corners. It might, but we will hopefully hope for the best. Okay. That's going to be pretty, isn't it? You know, I might end up, well, I don't know. I might end up changing my sticker at the last minute and go with some kind of Valentine's quote, because that's a really pretty pink there. Looks like I'm gonna have, I wish I had just like a little bit more, but I think we're gonna be good. I think it's gonna end up perfect. So for a nice, quick, easy pour, we should be good. I'm gonna get down and see really quick how, hold on one second, let me clean up. Okay, I'm gonna get down on the edge and see how low it is. I have a lip, but we're good. We're actually perfect. Okay, so this might end up moving. I don't know. Sometimes they move, especially when they have alcohol in them. So this might, it's gonna merge and stuff more, but it'll end up being really pretty. This will go on it. Hopefully the pink butterfly doesn't. There should be enough gray in this pink butterfly to stand out from it. So hopefully that works out good. I'm going to spray it really quick. These molds are really thin. You don't want to torch them. And so I'm going to wait 15 minutes and I'm going to come back and spray it again. And I will see you guys on the next step. Hey there. Okay, we're going to finish this project up. This is dry. It was overnight, and then it was still a little bit bendy because it's thin. So I stuck it in my dryer. And so now it's dry. Ooh, pretty. Look how, that's funny how this side, it's got mostly the mica and this one has all the glitter. It's just that one little spot. Okay, so no. This is going to be a really tight sticker on here, so we're going to it should barely fit. I'm going to cut some of this off so I don't have to worry about this white up against the edges. If I remember right, I measured it out and it barely fit, which is why I chose this one, because I have some others. So I'm going to do the top first and then I'll do the bottom. I'm actually going to take my gloves off to do this. This is dry. I do have 1 ounce of resin mixed up to pour on top of it, seal it in. I won't need that whole ounce, but I did mix up 1 ounce. My gloves are sticking to my hands. One sec. I'm not used to these black gloves. I usually use the blue ones, but got an order of these in, so I'm using them, but they're weird. They stick to my hands and the inside stick to them. Okay, so now I can actually work. So these are UV DTF stickers. Be really careful and go slow, because sometimes it can stick to one part. It has two parts. It has a backing and a front on it. And look, see, I have a letter that flipped over. I need my glasses, actually. It's stuck to the other side of that plastic. Okay, having to pivot. This other one that I had somewhere down here, one of the letters, which I thought you could see in a second ago, but anyway, it peeled up, and then I was having a hard time getting it back, and I just went and grabbed another one. So close, but not the exact same. And I'm pushing it down this time, so hopefully I don't have that trouble in this one. Sometimes you get better made stickers. So see how that's not even peeling up with it. So you have to be really careful, hold it down, and kind of peel it really as flat as you can, and slowly. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm watching it, making sure nothing's staying on the paper. Backing. Okay. Now we're going to try to put this on here. Also going to be tight. Hopefully I'm straight. Too late now. So it has a front release and a back. So I already took off the back, and now I'm just trying to make sure that I push it all down so I don't accidentally leave some. There's part of that letter stuck to my finger. So just go slow. Make sure you don't, and if it starts coming up with it, just kind of push it down and then kind of rub it back into the resin. But all is good. Okay. There we go. And so, and UV DTF actually stick. They stick really well. You're not supposed to be able to get it off, but I like to put them under resin so you can't feel it or anything like that, and don't have to worry about it at all. So I'm just going to pour a little bit in here. Yes, I have bubbles. It's really, it's going to be a thin layer though, so I don't really have to worry about it too much. I'm just going to try to get this all around. And then I'll use my lighter. Actually, I could use my heat gun because it's not in a mold. And I'm going to do it quickly. I might need to put a little bit more. We're seeing. Oh, it might be good. You just want to make sure that you get all the corners all the way around. So I'm right here. Pour it just a little bit more. Doing this corner right here, and then I think I have one more spot. And down here. Now I'm just going right here. It's hard to see with the clear, but you can barely see it right there. right here. Get that one spot. There we go. Okay, I think I got it all. All right. Just encourages any kind of bubbles. Okay. That is it. I will show you how it turns out at the very end in the sun. It came out pretty. All right, thanks for watching.